What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the Arris X80 1S quadcopter, and this is it right here. I think this is meant to be an indoor flyer, but I ran into a little problem with the motors. The screws that are in the motors, actually, I was unable to successfully remove them and get these prop guards on here in order for me to fly it safely indoors. And so I never really experienced the flight with those prop guards on, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be a nice experience if you're able to get these motor screws off, because this thing has a bunch of power. It's a really nice flyer. It actually came with these props here. They're like JJ1000 props, but they are a different color. Also comes with these. These are the Gem Fan 2035 props. And these props here, the two-bladed props, actually have more punch than these Gem Fan props, but the Gem Fans have a bunch of power as well, and they're more quiet. I found that these props are pretty nice too. They're like in between, they're quiet, and it spins these props up almost as fast as those props there. And so a really nice experience with this on these props here. These are the Gem Fan Hokey 1940 props, I think. They are, yes, the 1940 props, and it just flies really nice with these. It does not have any screws. Well, it does not have any screw holes inside the motors. These motors are really nice motors. I think that's why this thing has so much punch. These motors are actually 16,000 kV, and I believe they're 1102 motors. So really high kV on these 1102 motors, the highest I've ever seen on 1102 motors, and it's just a really great flyer. These motors are just what we need for a 1S flyer. These batteries here are the best batteries. They perform the best. I was getting about 4 minutes of flight time with this. I'm pretty sure you can get more than that, but I was doing a lot of acro flying and doing a lot of punch outs and stuff, because it's very surprising how much punch that this thing has, and so that makes you tend to just do a lot of punch outs with it and high stress maneuvers. I was doing a bunch of power loops and all with this thing. It can do it all. Just about everything that a 2S flyer can do, you can do it on this thing with these 16,000 kV motors. Now, this is a high voltage battery here, 450 milliamp hour GNB 1S. Now, I was flying it with these as well. Just about the same performance. These are a little more lighter, I think, and these have a little more punch and last a little longer. But for the most part, I think they're the same weight. Actually, let me get a scale out and check these. Technically, this battery is supposed to be lighter because it's HV. So let's see. So we got 12.9 grams, basically 13 grams on this one. And this one we have exactly 13.4. So this one is a little heavier by a fraction. This one outperforms this one. It's lighter and everything because this is a HV battery. So this is the best battery for this little quad here. Performs the best, but this one isn't far behind. I've actually been flying it with these here. Well, I tested it out with these, but I really like the performance of those even better. But not bad with these, but you get a little less flight time. I have flown them with these little guys here. I'll have links in the description to all these batteries so you can check these batteries out. I also have another battery that I haven't tried yet, so that video will be coming up pretty soon. I'll show you guys what it flies like with these LDA-RC 450 milliamp hour HV batteries. So I'm expecting these to have similar performance to these, another alternative. And these all came from the same seller, actually, Crazy Pony Power. And so I'll have links in the description for you guys to check these batteries out. But this thing is a really awesome flyer. So in my experience with 1S flyers, this seems to be the best one, the most power and all, but this thing lacks an OSD though. No OSD and no buzzer on this either. It does come with a manual and all, and the manual details the flight controller and the ESCs and all, but even on here, no spot for a buzzer that I can see here, and no OSD. 4 amp ESCs on here, and it's a 16 by 16 mounting configuration for both of the boards, the ESC 4-in-1 and the flight controller. Let's get a weight on it real quick. So this thing weighs 31.8 grams, and with this battery here, the takeoff weight will be 44.6 grams with these props on it. And these props actually weigh exactly the same as these gym fans, I believe. But let's see how much these props here weigh. Barely anything at all, guys. Let's try it again. Not even tipping the scale. Let's see all 4 of them. 1.1 gram. So that explains why it has more punch with these props here. It's able to spin them up faster. And so a really nice flyer from Arris. It's the Arris X80. Pretty awesome flyer. I really would like to source these motors. Thanks for watching.